Hello and welcome to the college application process slideshow for the class of 2023. All right, so the first thing we want to talk about today is Naviance. Naviance, you need to know how to log in, and you can find it on Stratford's homepage. The second column, you see the red arrow there. Just click on Naviance, and it's the same login information that students use to get into their Chromebook, It's Learning, Skyward, that kind of thing. So you want to get into it, and you want to go up to the tab under My Favorites. It says Colleges I'm Thinking About, and add in the colleges that you're currently thinking that you might like to apply to. Once you get that in there, you can research the colleges and look to see what was the average SAT, ACT score of incoming freshmen that were accepted from this past year. What was the average GPA? You can look to see if that college is a right fit for you. You can also look to see if they have any specific math or science requirements for your intended major. Letters of recommendation, do you need them or not for that college? And talking about letters of recommendation, you will need to start looking at the brag sheets and the resume, completing these different things. So where do you find that? Well, you go onto the Stratford homepage, and up at the very top it says Counseling. Click on that. And then you're going to click on the grade level resources and then senior year. And when you do that, you're going to go to the very bottom of the page, and this right here is what you're going to see. You're going to look for the blue student brag sheet and the blue parent brag sheet link. And it will take you to an editable PDF where you can just type right in there. You can save it, save yourself a copy. You can print a copy. You can email a copy somewhere. Then in Naviance, when you go to the About Me section of Naviance, you can click that button and you can come down and find Resume, and it has a resume builder in there. So there's also free resume builders online. There's free resume templates online that you can look for. All right, let's talk about letters of recommendation. So you're going to complete the brag sheet, you're going to complete your resume. You want to ask teachers and counselors in April or May if they would in fact write you a letter of recommendation. Gives them plenty of time. You will get a better letter if you ask early and people are not rushed to get it done. Ask in person. The student should go by and visit with the counselor or the teacher in person. Provide a copy of the brag sheet and the resume. You can either hand it to them the day that you ask, all typed up and printed out, or you can tell them that you will email that to them. Once you've asked, wait about 2 weeks and take a thank you note by. You're asking someone to give up valuable time to do this favor for you. It's not required of students or counselors to write these letters of recommendation, but counselors and teachers, they want to do their best to help you get into college. So we're always willing to do that. Follow up the first week of school. Look, when August 1st comes rolling around and you are, in fact, a senior in Naviance, you can go in, and that's the time where you can add the teacher in. So add the teacher in, and then it will send the teacher a link where the teacher can go in and add your letter of recommendation to your site in Naviance. Then follow up the first week of school, especially if you've looked like a couple of days before school starts and you don't see your letter in there from your teacher. Follow up with them. Just say, hey, I noticed that my letter's not in there. Do you need anything else from me? What can I do to help? All right, so applying for college, that would be the next thing. Start looking at Go Apply Texas for any Texas state colleges. Make an account on Common App if you're going to apply to out-of-state colleges or private colleges in Texas. Go ahead and get your application done. You can get it done this summer. Get those essays written and get your application done. You can also go to the commonblackcollegeapp.com. That is one application for 61 HBCUs. It's a $20 application fee for all 61. Also, some of our colleges have their own individual site where you go onto the college website, and there's a particular place you can go. They have their own portal, and you apply directly to the colleges. So just kind of know which one you plan to do. All right. Also very, very important, and you can take care of this right now. You don't have to wait till fall. Go into Naviance under online forms and the portfolio under student. Find the online forms. Find the FERPA statement. FERPA, FERPA. You need to sign that. The parent has to sign it to give us permission to send transcripts to colleges or to any scholarship committees. We will not send a transcript if the FERPA form isn't signed. Again, you can sign it now for next year. All right, so you filled out the college application, you've got your FERPA form signed, you've asked people to write letters of recommendation. Now you need to request a transcript. So you go back to Naviance, under colleges, apply to college, and you're going to find the manage transcript. Click on that. And that's where you tell Naviance that you want to request a transcript. Please do not request a transcript until you have submitted your application using one of the application sites, because if the transcript gets sent out and you've not sent an application to the college, sometimes they don't grab those transcripts and they just get left floating around, and so we've had transcripts get lost. So have your application done first so that the college already has a file on you so that there is a place to put that transcript. Also, you cannot request a transcript until August 1st. Your Go Apply Texas and your Common App will open up July 1st. That gives you a whole month to get your college applications completed, and then in August 1st you can request the transcript. All right, so let's talk about some college tests. Everybody knows about SAT, ACT. We give the SAT here in campus, but there's another test out there called TSI, Texas Success Initiative. It is a measure of college readiness. If we have students that don't score well enough on their SAT or their ACT, then Texas schools look for you to take the TSI, primarily Texas public colleges, but there are other schools who look for that. So you need at least a 480 in the English and a 530 on the math for the SAT, at least a 19 in English and math on the ACT with a composite of 23. If you score less than that, not a biggie. You contact Ms. Hudick, find out when we are going to be giving the TSI on our campus. We usually give it once in the fall and twice in the spring. We give it here for free. If you don't take it here and you end up having to take it the summer after you graduate, more than likely you'll take it at the college that you've applied to attend. And it's typically $60 or $80 to take it there. Class rank. This is the next question. Should I put class rank on my transcript? Well, here's what we recommend. If you're a valedictorian, absolutely. If your college requires it, you might have to. But our registrar also will complete rank letters, and you can request a rank letter if your college wants to know specifically what rank you are in your class. We as a district, we are a non-ranking district, and we don't automatically put it on the transcript. If you are a valedictorian, you do want that on your transcript, you have to complete a class rank form and turn it into the registrar's office. The deadline to do that is October the 15th. But be careful. Once you sign that you want that class rank on your transcript, it cannot be removed later. All right, let's talk about school email. We send out important announcements, deadlines for things, scholarship information, scholarship deadlines, counselors email about Naviance issues, college applications. Please make it a habit to check your email every day in Spartan time. Just check it. It's very important. We don't want you to miss any important information. Let's talk about making a college application email. You might want to we suggest you create a personal email account that's only for the college application process so that important emails don't get lost in with all the other advertising emails that you get. So that would be something to think about. Also, we really advise that you keep your personal email address professional for this. You don't want to have Teddy Bear 2023. That's not really, a professional sounding email address. Okay, let's talk about FAFSA, the free application for student aid. The window for that opens up on October 1st. You need to know that colleges and universities will start giving out their money first come, first serve. So the faster you get your application in, the better the chance that you'll get money from the college or university if you qualify for it. Here's the website, studentaid.gov, and it's based on your parents' 2021 income tax return. It's always the prior year that you plan to be enrolling in college. It's important. It's a required for high school graduation that all students, you cannot graduate if you have not completed the FAFSA. All right, so let's talk about types of financial aid that you could get. There are two types of scholarships, merit-based scholarships and need-based scholarships. The merit-based scholarships are for those students who have high GPAs and high test scores. It's given by colleges and individuals. This is free money that you don't have to pay back. Then there are the need-based scholarships. That's when the FAFSA comes into play. You've completed the FAFSA. It shows that you need some help paying for college. So colleges, individuals, and the government will award scholarship based on the results of the FAFSA. Again, free money. You don't have to pay it back. Then there are grants. Colleges and governments our government will give out money, grant money, for those who show that they have a financial need based on their FAFSA data. So another free money, you don't have to pay it back. Last but not least, the dreaded student loans. These you do have to pay back, and you pay them back and interest. The government awards student loans, and there are individual banks who will award student loans. So sometimes parents need to take out a loan to cover, the gap between what the school's going to offer and that kind of thing. So it's just some money, extra money to help cover that gap. All right. Everybody wants to do college visits their senior year. You get 2 college visits in high school. If you took one junior year, you'll only have one senior year. So you just have your parent contact Mr. McCord at least 1 week prior to the date of when you plan to be absent, and then make sure you stop by the college, make sure you stop by Mr. McCord's office and pick up the college visit form. It's an official form that you're going to take to the college, and you'll have a college official sign it. You return that form to the attendance office when you come back so that your absence will be waived. All right, fee waivers. If you are one of our students you and your family fill out the form every year for free or reduced lunch using schoolcafe.com, it's important that you know that free lunch application can also get you waivers for the SAT, ACT test fees and college application fees. So go ahead and fill out the School Cafe form, fill it out and get that turned in. All right, so here's your to-do list, okay? College visits, college applications, college essays that go along with those college applications, getting letters of recommendations from teachers and counselors, and then requesting the transcripts once you have completed the college application. To help your senior year go smoothly, get as many of these items completed as possible before your senior year begins. Then that just leaves time to fill out scholarship applications. Again, free money that doesn't have to be paid back. Thank you so much for watching our slideshow. Your counselors are here. We are here to answer questions. Please don't hesitate to stop by and visit with us, email us, give us a call. Thank you so much.